my fucking... Oh my god. Alright, I'm here. Relax. My microphone wouldn't unmute for a second there. And I had to unplug it, and then now I'm okay. And I'm here. Alright, what's up, guys? Alright, who's in this chat? Nobody? Alright, cool. Feels good. It's fine. I'm waiting. I'm gonna watch some Monday Night Football. I'm gonna watch my Rams get their tails kicked. And it's gonna be fun. If anybody is in the chat, what's up? Show yourself and say what's up. Let's talk some fantasy. Okie dokie. Couple things I gotta check out. Specifically. All right. And I gotta get a new chair. This thing's like, it's too soft. I need like a wooden chair almost, like a rocking chair. Old man Andrew, old man Logan. Alrighty. You know what? I have to actually confirm them. I gotta test my audio. All right, cool. Because earlier today, interestingly enough, when I recorded my, what's up, Jesse? When I recorded my waiver wire video, I recorded it without audio. Yeah, it was like a busted version of audio. Like, it wasn't like I had no audio, but it was like the audio couldn't be used for it. So I had to record my waiver wire video twice today. It sounded horrible. I'll show you guys in a little bit. All right, so you're saying I sat Cup, won the week. Hope he gets back on track. Agreed. What's up with you? How's the hand? The hand's fine. I'm pretty sure the hand. Let's see. You can barely see it. I mean, look at my knuckles, dude. I swear if I try to punch somebody, I feel like I'm going to break a knuckle. They're so sharp, dude. Except for the index finger one. It's like flattened out. That's called football. Audio is good, thank you. All right. Hand's good. Thank you for asking. So, I mean, listen, it was never bad. It was just a precautionary measure to take out a cyst, just to confirm it wasn't cancerous or anything like that. Just a normal thing. It happens. Easy procedure. Insurance covers it. No problem. Just have to, take care of it for like 2 weeks. And then now I just have to, I don't know, pretty much I'm trying to get rid of the scarring, but that's not going to happen for a while. But, I'll live with it. Yeah, Cup should be decent today. I mean, then again, the last couple of weeks, Goff has been terrible, and so is Cup, so. Stop breaking skulls? Yikes. Yeah, imagine. Now, I swear my index knuckle used to be sharp. And I'm not kidding. High school football, dude, that thing flattened it out. Which is impossible, but I like to think that was the main reasoning. Lamar Jackson. Here's the thing. Nobody can stop Lamar Jackson. So the Rams are going to be in quite some trouble. I'm just hoping, because in my main Omega League, there's a bunch of leagues that I've already won and lost. There's one where I'm winning substantially, but the guy has Cup, he has Andrews, he has Zerline, and I have the Ravens defense today. And I'm just hoping. I'm hoping it goes my direction. But then again, you never know. If Mark Andrews scores 20, Cup scores 20, and Zerline scores 10, game over, I lose. So I'd be unfortunate. But, it happens. They're just showing Lamar Jackson highlights. He's just marking everyone. Ridiculous. What's the deal with Carson? Will Penny take over, in your opinion? The deal with Carson, I don't know. He's a fumble machine. It really wasn't even his fault. I don't think he knew what the play was. Like, truth be told, when they fumbled yesterday, it was a bobbled handoff, or Russell Wilson tried to hand him off the ball and he didn't take it. He thought, I think, it was a play action. So it really wasn't like on him too much. But then again, you got to know what the play is. You can't make those mistakes. You can lose a game like that, especially if you're in bad field positioning. Their defense was able to recover that and make it so it wasn't a big deal, but still. Will he lose the job to Penny? I don't think he'll lose the job outright. I think we might see more of Penny, though, in the coming weeks, like 10 touches a game kind of Penny, which would definitely I think they'll little by little get Penny more implemented. Not 10 touches a game right off the bat. I would think maybe best case scenario, Penny is like give or take 6, then 8, then 10 on a better game. Just depends who's the hot hand at this point, I think. But yeah. Penny had some lucky runs. Should I handcuff? Yeah, you should handcuff. Absolutely. Yeah, I think it's you have to. At this point, I think you have to handcuff. In order to make sure that worst case scenario, you at least have a starting running back. That's the whole point of handcuffing. Just you're buying insurance, so that just in case the worst case thing happens, you're sort of safe. Sort of. Still in jeopardy, but kind of sort of safe. All right, let's see here. What does it say? Okay, what is this? All right. What were we saying? Penny seems like a better runner. Yeah, he's definitely faster. Is he a better runner in terms of vision? Look, the thing is, a lot of Penny's runs were like on. Okay, obviously the run that he took to the house, that's a good job by him and the offense, and a failure by the defense. But a lot of the runs that he had earlier in the game, like the 20-yard spurts that he was hitting, a lot of them went to the outside. He was hitting the edge. It was like a read option, so the defensive end bit in too far. And by the time Penny hit his full stride, he was far gone. And nobody on the outside, corner safeties, nobody pushed him back in to the help defense. They just continued to tackle like idiots and try to go for the inside leg, which is a mistake. What's up, Jeff? How's it going? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's go ahead. Let's pull up this game, shall we? Actually, you know what? I kind of want to pull up the game on the computer because I don't want to look down on the screen. Where is my stream? Let's see. All right, that's that. What channel is it on? It's Monday night, right? So it's got to be on ESPN. Aha, it is on ESPN. All right, we'll leave it at that. All right, let's get back to the chat here. What are we at? How do you think Goff will fare tonight? If he doesn't throw an interception, I'll be surprised. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Goff is not going to do very well tonight. I don't know, man. Goff scares me. Actually, it's not even just like Goff scares me. It's that the Rams scare me. I watch too many Rams games not to know what's about to come. What's up, Danny Boy? What's up, Brady? I don't know what I'm going to call. I'm just going to call you Brady from now on. That's it. I'm not reading your username. You're the only one in this chat that doesn't have his actual name in his name. But you know what? It's okay. We'll set it as that. All is well. What is that? That's nope. Don't want that. Cool. Yeah, I don't know, man. The Rams scare me. Rams are terrible on third down. Gurley, if he doesn't, if he isn't given the ball or can't get it going early, it's going to be tough because Rob Havenstein, the right tackle, is still out. They're still working with fairly young offensive linemen outside of the left tackle. I had Matt Ryan. He got me only 8 points. Wow. QB's unbelievable. Yeah, no, unreliable this year yet. Matt Ryan, I'm done with him. I am done with Matt Ryan. I said it earlier today on my episode, but I'm done with Matt Ryan. I can't find myself wanting to start him anymore. He has one of, if not the best receiver in the NFL, and he can't get him the ball consistently. Every other quarterback gets their number one the ball. DeAndre Hopkins is fed. Michael Thomas is force-fed. Devontae Adams, when healthy, is fed. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, whoever you want to call as their number one, it looks like Chris Godwin this week, is fed. Like, it is unbelievable how bad Matt Ryan is at times. Hopefully it's a decent game at least. Ravens secondary is scary, man. Yeah, absolutely. The Rams had a bye week. They should be halfway decent. They didn't have a bye week last week. They had a bye week 3 weeks ago. So if that that means anything, then sure. But no, they haven't had a bye week in, I think, 3 weeks, yeah. I think they had a week 9 bye. It's week 12. So, yeah. 10, 11, 12. This will be the third week, yeah. No, the Rams won't be decent. I don't believe so. I mean, let's put it in perspective, right? Sure, the Rams could be decent for what they do on a regular basis, but no one in the NFL, not a single team, has been able to stop Lamar Jackson since last year, right? The only team that did was the Chargers in the playoffs, and that was because the pass rush actually got to Lamar Jackson on a consistent basis and forced him to fumble in the backfield multiple times. If you can't get after him, then, it's a mess. Ryan totally ruined my DFS. Never again. Yeah, Ryan's a mess. Yeah, if you're going to play DFS, you got to buy cheaper quarterbacks, I think. You have to roll with, like, the Darnolds of the world or the Bakers. Like, Baker should have been the DFS play. Well, that's what I would have done at least because it seems too easy. Anybody against Miami is going to play well. It's no secret. I mean, Chubb even got his rushing touchdown. Hunt got his rushing touchdown. Didn't matter. Baker still had 3 passing touchdowns. 2 to Jarvis, 1 to Odell, which was beautiful. Who plays Miami this week? The Eagles? God, I don't know about Carson Wentz. Feels bad. It's just like he has no one to play with. Like, legitimately, it's crazy. Okay, let's see here. Is the game kicking off right now? Let's see. Who's going to start off with the ball, shall we? ESPN. I'm glad I have my ESPN muted because I don't want to hear booger talk, dude. I'm not going to have it this week. Let's see. Let me go back to the chat. All right. Why do you think the Rams' offense has been so bad, given where they were on fire before this year? They weren't on fire before this year. If you go back and you look at the Rams before Week 11 of last year, after the Monday night historic shootout, from then, so Week 12, which they had a bye week, I think, so Week 13 of last season to now, comparatively to weeks 1 through 11 of last year, two different teams. Completely two different teams, not even close. Jared Goff's interception to pass touchdown ratio is almost even when it was like, 3 times what it was. It used to be like a 2 to 3 to 1 ratio, but now it's a 1 to 1 ratio. It's a Super Bowl hangover. That's truly what it is. Or teams just go back and watch, film, and they realize, wow, actually this is not that difficult of an offense to cover. All they can do, literally all they can do, is give the ball to Gurley, who is, sort of hurt, and they don't want to really give him the ball very often, and cover Cooper Kupp, and that's it. Bro, what the F is wrong with Carson Wentz yesterday? He did not want to hold on to the ball. That's the thing, though. Carson Wentz, I don't really blame him for yesterday's debacle of that offense. I don't really blame him. I feel like Carson Wentz, without having all of his other, offensive pieces, it's hard in a football game where you need 11 guys to all do their job correctly in order for a play to go right. It's hard to ask, for him to do much more than he did. It was tough, but yeah, it was tough. Yeah, I don't know, man. Even the crazier part is like Miles Sanders looks terrible, and Jordan Howard actually looks like a decent back. That's what I'm beginning to see more and more because their running game is unreliable without Jordan Howard back there, which is crazy. So it's just all on Carson Wentz's shoulders, and it's just too much weight at this point. All right, Jared Goff. Here we go. Oh, dude, I love the color rush. God, I love the color rush. It's actually amazing. All right, let's see a nice off-tackle handoff towards the tight end as they usually do. Here we go. I'm a little delayed from you guys, so it's no big deal. And the identical play that I called happened. Okay. What is it? Matthew Judon is hurt? Gee, Merry Christmas. All right. Robert Woods has the best personality in the NFL. I want to see him shine so bad. Personality is a different conversation, though. And I don't even know how you know that. Is there an interview? I broke off a 194 this week, season long. Every player went off except Aaron Jones. Green Bay is terrible. Yeah. Well, it's just offensive play calling at Green Bay, which is terrible. They're down already, huh? I mean, Marcus Peters is going to try to get after this team. He's going to try to cause absolute havoc. And there they are. We have two rookies on the right side of the offensive line, and they're not very good. And here we go. 3rd and long. Like I was mentioning just about, 10 minutes ago? 5 minutes ago? The Rams are terrible on 3rd down. And here's the terrible decision-making of Jared Goff. Gets it down out of his hands, and terrible pass. Well done, everybody. That is the Rams offense for you. You're welcome. I've seen way too many of these games. Way too many of these games not to already know how this is going to go, unfortunately. His interview on the top 100 players are too funny. Oh, okay, cool. Now, the guy that I like the most on the top 100 is Taylor Lewan, the left tackle for the Titans, dude. That dude is a jokester, huh? That guy's awesome. Maybe he shouldn't have done all those performance-enhancing drugs before the season, but regardless, still hell of a left tackle, and he has a pretty ridiculous personality. All right, here we go. As expected, the Rams flubbed their first offensive drive, and now we have ourselves a good return back to midfield. God, man, I need the Rams to get their old field back, or their new field. The Coliseum is a mess. It really, Coliseum, it just needs one earthquake and the place is gone. Let's be honest. I don't know if any of you have been to that Coliseum, but it's like, I don't know. They've renovated a little bit, but there's only so much you can honestly do at this point. All right, cool. Let's see. Here we go. All right, so keys to the offense for the Ravens. Pick on Littleton. He's the worst linebacker that we have by far. Oh my God, Mark Ingram is just. I mean, Jesus Christ, I don't know what to say. It's kind of hard. I mean, shit, I don't know what to say actually. Oh God, Mark Ingram is actually just splashing this defense. Where's Aaron Donald? Well, maybe if you just run away from him, he'll make the play, but it's fine. Marshall Yanda, man, what a monster. All right, let's go back to this chat real quick. Always typing anything? All right, no problem. Actually, let me do the split screen. Yeah, let me split screen this so I can watch both if anybody types anything. Alrighty. Alright, I gotta take this call though. Okay, that works. Alright, what do we got here? They ran the option. Yep. Nice. Lamar Jackson, good yardage. Get out of bounds, little contact, done. Easy clap. Next. Where did the... There it is. Deebo Samuel or pick up Brandon Cooks for the playoffs run? No, Deebo Samuel. Yeah, after what I saw, I mean, have the last 3 Deebo Samuel performances not convinced you? It's just, it's too easy. It's far too easy. Ooh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit. Michael Brockers putting on the boomstick there. Mark Ingram up the middle, easy clap, no problem. Yeah, Deebo Samuel's far better than Brandon Cooks at this point. Brandon Cooks, one more concussion away from his NFL career ending. No joke. Deebo Samuel, on the other hand, 3 back-to-back games. This last week had a huge touchdown. And the 2 weeks prior, over 100 receiving yards apiece. You know, his target counts are there. I'm kind of curious. What were his snap counts yesterday? Because I know Emmanuel Sanders was still playing in the slot, but where? San Francisco, perfect. Deebo Samuel, 73% of snaps. Led all wide receivers yesterday. I mean, shit, it's as good as you could possibly want at this point, in my opinion. Yeah, it's as good as you can get. Alrighty, let's see here. Nope, I don't want to see that. I want to see that. Thank you. Yesterday, the problem is he only had 2 targets. That's why you're concerned. 2 targets, 2 receptions, but he had a 50-yard touchdown. Or, 40-yard touchdown, but still. I'd still rather play Deebo. I feel like he's kind of irreplaceable in that offense at this point. Lamar Jackson, Marquise Brown. Jalen Samuels was standing over him like he made a play or something. You just push him to the ground, dude. Relax. I'm beginning to really start to... I don't know. I was going to say I'm beginning to really start hate watching Rams games. But I don't know what else to do at this point. Man, those jerseys are clean, though. Those jerseys are really clean. what do we got here? Incomplete pass? No, there's a flag actually on the play. Alrighty. Benching Hopkins this week or nah? All right, they play against Stephon Gilmore, right? That's the problem. Is Fuller a must start every week? Every week? If the Texans continue to play like that, where they're just dicing up secondaries, then sure, but it's going to be tough. I'm trying to think. I'm probably still playing Hopkins next week. Why? Because I have a hard time benching him. Like the reason I wanted to bench Amari Cooper more than anything was his knee. His knee scares the crap out of me. Any injury with Amari Cooper scares me because he has so many, right? And then when I added the fact that, okay, Stephon Gilmore is going to cover him, it makes it a problem. But as of right now, I'm probably still playing this Hopkins and Fuller next week. I think they'll both be decent, but Fuller every week start? Depends. It depends where his target count goes. I'm hoping he can get back to being, what he was last week or earlier this season, but we just have to wait and see. But I'm hoping. Like this coming week, yeah, I'm probably starting both. Straight Out Visa says, Andrew, can you believe I put the Bengals in a parlay yesterday? LOL. Would have lost big too. What do you mean you put them in your parlay? To what? What was the parlay? Just Marquise Brown, nice touchdown, good shit. Did you put him in for what? What was the line? What were they like? They were what was it? -6 favorite? What was it? Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah, exactly. What was the parlay? How many different teams did you get going there? All right. Well, the Ravens have scored. Is it a surprise? No. Why? The Rams are terrible. Why? Because we don't know what the F we're doing with our organization. We've let a madman take over it, and he is running it into the ground. He paid Jared Goff too much money. But you know what? It's okay. We'll live. Oh, gosh, guys. I don't know. God, man, my Snapchat is blowing up. Holy moly. Pissing me off, dude. I'm not looking at it anymore. Jeff says, I have Jameis and Foles. Guess I'm starting Jameis this week. So scary. I don't think it's scary. I mean, what Tannehill did to them, pretty sure Jameis can figure it out. Jameis is a good... Look, here's the thing, though. Jameis got the ball to Godwin. Godwin did the rest of the work. Jameis didn't really have to do much. He put the ball in the vicinity of Godwin, and Godwin made a huge play. 71-yard touchdown. A lot of deep passes that went for big plays, right? So if he can continue, just do that. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. But yes, I would play Jameis over Foles this week. Foles has not looked good in the last 2 weeks. Too many mistakes by his part. And a lot of, early drives that are being killed because of said mistakes. And it's getting them in pretty bad situations late in games, which kind of hurts. But, hey, Mr. Leonard Fournette was like, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm going to catch 7 balls for 9 targets and perfectly make my week whole because I'm going to score 2 touchdowns in the second half in garbage time. Which is, you love to see it. You love to see it, especially as a Fournette owner. You love to see it. Speaking of Fournette, actually, never mind. We have to wait and see. Alrighty. Let's see what Twitter's on about, shall we? 3-team parlay, $30. Would have won $347. Oh my God. Damn. That's crazy. I mean, man. That's why I don't like gambling, dude. Like, I feel like fantasy is gambling, but it's not as raw as that. Like, that's why I don't play DFS. Let's put it that way. There's a reason I don't play DFS. I feel like I'm not going to win one of those big tourneys because I don't know how some of those guys do it. They'll, on a random week, they'll pick some dude that hasn't produced in 4 months to just have a monster week, and they do. And I'm like, what in the actual F is going on right now? Man, these linebackers can't cover. Littleton, just let him get across. Oh, God, Littleton, help me. I'm telling you guys. Yeah, I don't know, straight out of Visa. I'm just like, I can't stand it. It just bothers me sometimes. That's for certain. Is that Josh Reynolds catching the ball? Is that Robert Woods? Oh, bless Robert Woods. They're playing each other in Jacksonville. Still Jameis? I know they're playing each other. Of course I know that. What the heck? Yes, still Jameis. Absolutely. It's in Florida. Like, what difference does it make if it was in Jacksonville? There's still going to be a bunch of Thing fans. What's it called? Tampa Bay fans. They'll make the drive. Certainly. Jared Goff gets sacked. Oh, what a surprise. Here comes third down for the Rams. Here we go. Wait. That's just terrible protection. There's 4 guys not blocking a soul. That's just awful. But hey, you know what? So you bring the safety, you bring a corner. Get after Jared Goff. Anytime Jared Goff is under heavy pressure, he's a monster. So, why not? There we go. 3rd and 13. Let's run the ball, shall we? That's classic Rams, baby. No other way than saying, hey, you know what? We're giving up on this drive and we're going to punt it to you. Like, run it on 3rd down. No better. What was it? Illegal shift? What was it? Illegal shift, yeah. Damn. That's brutal. All right, Mr. I'm the savior of the Rams organization. Let's see what you can chalk up on 3rd and 18. Brian, what's up? What quarterback are you playing this week? Wilson versus Minnesota or Watson versus New England? Wilson, 100%, not even close. I'm 100% playing Russell Wilson against Minnesota. Minnesota's secondary is washed. And I don't trust playing quarterbacks. I mean, I don't mind playing Watson. I just don't want to. Not against New England this week. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a fun thing to do. So I'd rather play Wilson for sure. I don't fear Minnesota's defense like I do with the New England Patriots. All right, punting it again, huh? Damn, bold decision not to call a fair catch, and that is a fantastic return. Well done. That man earned his money today. That's for sure. His game check that's in his locker after, well earned. Well earned, certainly. All right, now that we have a commercial, great. Goodness gracious. Okay, that's very nice. Let's go back here. And, all right, cool. All right, guys, so here's my question at this point. Let me pull this up, shall we? Okay, that's interesting. Who in this chat is in a Patreon league? And what league are you in? And is my team dead in that league yet or not? Question mark. Because I know that there are a couple teams that I have dead in Patreon. Let me look at my Patreon records right now while we're here. Okay, so I have a 6-6 team after this week because Todd Gurley's not going to carry this team out of the hole it's in. Then I have a 9-3 team, and then I have a 1-11 team. No joke. Another 9-3 team, and then we have a 6-6. No, that's a 7-6. No, 7-5. And we have a 3-12 or 3-9. Excuse me. Jesus Christ, help me. Yeah. So the question is, who's in a Patreon league, if any of you are, and what league is it in? Because there's a couple of these that I'm definitely trying to catch the W in or make the run. I think four of these leagues I probably make playoffs. 2 of them which maybe I'm first or second place. And then there's 2 leagues that have been dead for a while now, and then there's a couple that are just still alive, barely. They're going back and they're showing the Monday night masterpiece, quote unquote, November 19th. Yeah, well, it's because it wasn't in Mexico City. If it was in Mexico City, you wouldn't have had this big of a game. That field sucks. I don't know if you guys watched last Monday's game between the Chargers and the Chiefs, but the field is honestly the worst. One of the worst. All right, here we go. Mark Andrews. Who else we got? Mark Ingram in the background. Okay. Willie Snead in motion. And just great blocking and another huge run. And nobody wants to tackle. They didn't even bring him down. Just so depressing. You're in Andrew versus everyone? Or everyone versus Andrew? Yeah. That one, I'm expecting to make the playoffs, even though I took an L this week. Let's see. So a lot of teams. It's a 14-team league. So I'm going to lose this week. And let's see. Oh, man, I actually might not make it in the playoffs. I have to win out, I think, because there are a lot of teams that are 5-6, 6-5. Let's see. Where's the guy that I'm specifically tied with? There's Gus Edwards with a huge run. That was nice. Who am I tied with? Ryan's team? Let's see here. Where's Ryan's team? Ryan's team. 1. Not good. So he goes above me. First and goal. Let's see. Where are you at? Lost. Perfect. Who else is kind of in that mid-range? David, Arlington. I think my internet froze. Damn it, dude. Am I reconnecting maybe? Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My internet's trash. It's not the first time it'll happen. It won't be the last time. Hopefully it won't happen again. But if it does, apologies in advance. All right, so who was I talking to just right now? They were saying they're in this everyone versus Andrew Lee. Straight out of Visa. What team are you? What place are you in? And then Brian says, can I trust Tevin Coleman throughout the fantasy playoffs or keep Kenny Golladay, Emmanuel Sanders, and Colts RB my flex spots? Honestly, I'd probably rather have Kenny Golladay or Jonathan Williams in the flex spot throughout the playoffs because the schedule doesn't get easy in the coming weeks. They have to play like New Orleans Saints in the first weekend, which is not a fun matchup. Man, Mark Ingram is gashing this team. Yo, they almost have it first. Are they gonna? I think they might go for it. I feel like they should because they're on a roll, but yeah, I personally just can't trust Tevin Coleman. He just hasn't been great after that huge 4-touchdown week. Like he's just kind of. I mean, he gets touches, but not enough to convince me to play him. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm keeping this ball. You're the Arlington Cowboys? Oh, okay. So you did lose this week. Hell yeah. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better because you were coming. Actually, wait. You didn't lose 100%. You have Baltimore. Oh, okay. You're good then. But he is Mark Andrews. So the chances are you probably don't win. And I'm going to need you to not win because you're coming to try to take my playoff spot, dude. Dude, some of these teams in this league are just like omega stacked. But like the team that was in first place had the number 1 waiver. And I was like, come on. You got to be kidding me. But I'm gonna try to survive in this league. Unfortunately, James Conner's really holding me down. AJ Green still on my bench holding me down, but I'm going to try to adjust. We'll see what happens. Tyrell Williams, garbage this week. Emmanuel Sanders, I mean, they're not playing for my team next week. I promise that. It's a 3 flex league? Oh, okay. Yeah, look, here's the thing, Brian. I might want to play Tevin Coleman over Emmanuel Sanders because Emmanuel Sanders scares me. Emmanuel Sanders only had 1 target yesterday. So that's not fun. Especially if George Kittle's healthy and back and Debo's getting way more targets. And yeah, it kind of scares me. So as of right now, probably rather play Tevin. But yeah, I'd probably rather play Tevin Coleman over Emmanuel Sanders at the moment. But it could change in time. Because Emmanuel Sanders should be decent against what are the next 2 games? They have to play against the Ravens, and then they have to play against the Saints. So in the next 2 weeks, Emmanuel Sanders should be better, but he has to be healthy, and he's got to get more targets than 1. He had the second most wide receiver snaps yesterday, so yeah. I'm coming for your spot. Nah. Listen, dude. Listen. I can't let that happen. It's a 14-team league. I think only 8 teams make playoffs, which kind of makes sense, but let's see here. I'm actually curious. I'm actually going to try to find this. Let's take a little gander. Damn, you beat me in week 7? How, though? Sony Michel had 21 points. Latavius Murray had 29. That's not fair. Damn, who literally should have bet for my team that week? Well, straight out of Visa, I gotta give you a receipt, dude. Maybe you should meet me in the fantasy playoffs and we'll see what's up. Yeah, my team's kind of falling apart right now. At least George Kittle got me 21 points this week, even though I lost. Feels bad. I'll take it at least. I'll take it. What happened? Oh, dude, the center's out. It's actually pretty brutal. He's been really good this year. This entire interior of this offensive line, Bozeman, and Yonda, and what happened exactly? Somebody fall on him, or did he fall on somebody? Yep, somebody fell on him. Oh, damn. Oh, God. I mean, that is, yikes. That did not look good. That did not look good at all. Who's the backup? Is it Kowski? Whatever his name is. I think they had something Kowski a couple years back as their center. Maybe it's the backup now. And immediately, Marquise Brown, touchdown. Almost instantly. Wow. What are the Rams doing? If I had an answer to that question, I wouldn't ask it. But I don't have an answer to that question. And unfortunately, they're pooping the bed. Most definitely pooping the bed. Well, at least Cobb had 1 catch today. You know, that's good enough, right? Right? Maybe. We'll see. Pretty brutal, to be honest. Pretty brutal. Damn, man. Lamar Jackson is just next level right now. Like, I'm thinking of, like, the playoff picture. And I'm trying to think, like, if, in fact, the Ravens are staying on pace and they continue to win as many games, they and the Patriots will both have first-round buys. And if and when they do, the Ravens will have to play a team like the Chiefs or probably Texans, Colts, Raiders, Bills in the second round. Like, there is not a team that can compete with them. It's just going to be who has home field advantage in the AFC Championship game. And it unfortunately might end up being the Patriots because of their easy schedule. I got both Lamar and Brown in my lineup, LOL. Damn, dude. That is pretty fire. That's pretty good. I mean, if you haven't already won, dude, that's an Omega snack? Omega stack. It's as good as it gets, to be honest. I mean, the delivery, the accuracy, the speed. Like, what are we doing? Are we running a zone where the line? I mean, it's the safety didn't move. We're running a cover two. He runs right into his zone, and nobody passes him off, and no one. I don't get it. All right, we have this BS motion. Todd Gurley tries to get to the outside. Terrible. I don't like watching Rams games, guys. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it. It hurts me more than it heals me. Typically, people go, they watch TV shows to get like their mind off of the world or whatever, or life. When I go watch the Rams game, it's a big wolf. I do too, but I benched Brown, yeah. Honestly, didn't expect Brown to be that good. Where did I have Brown? Let me see here. Where's my Patreon? Let me see where I had him placed yesterday. Can I find my own link? Nope. I did find it eventually. I think I had Marquise Brown in the 30s, dude, to be honest. Marquise Brown, 33. Yep. Right where he belongs, Kappa. Not really. He kind of belongs higher, but not. No, I don't think he does. He's too volatile. But that's the thing. Sometimes you'll get a pop-off week. Sometimes you'll just get a, kind of week. What is that? Okay, we threw a first down? No. 1 yard short? 2 yards short? What do we got? They gave him forward progress? I don't think he caught it for a first down. I think he came back for the ball. All right, I'll take it, though. Josh Reynolds contributing. Come on, Gurley. Let's go. Let's go, Gurley. Where did the chat go? There it is. All right, in about like 13 minutes, I'm going to head out and go make myself some dinner, figure some stuff out, watch this game. If you have any more questions, anybody, comments, concerns, suggestions, anything of the sort, I'm willing to field it in the next 10 minutes. So let me know. If you're like, Andrew, you got to do this, this, and this for the next episode, let me hear it. I'm ready. All right, enough with the commercials. I actually do want to see that movie, Knives Out. I don't know how many times you guys go to the movies, but I'm an avid moviegoer because there's this AMC Movie Pass thing. You pay $20 a month. You can see 3 movies a week, every week, right? And boy, is that an actual steal. Because I see whatever I pretty much want. But it's kind of hard to go out and watch 3 movies a week, so it's probably like once a week that I go. But I try to find time. See here, and not by myself. Okay, I'm not one of those people that go see movies by themselves. No, I wouldn't do it. I'd have to be in a low place to go watch a movie by myself. Did you guys see earlier today? The Lions tried to sign Josh Johnson, but he signed with an XFL team the other day, so they blocked him from getting signed by the Lions. So I think he plays for the LA XFL team, which is kind of more funny. But I was looking into it, and the XFL players, on average, I think their minimum wage is like $55K, which is just terrible. Imagine brain damage like that and not being paid. Like in the NFL, the minimum I think requirement for pay is like almost $500K. These guys are getting a tenth of that. And then we have college players getting nothing. There's not too much of a balance, but, it's life. That's life. These colleges are super greedy. They will make as much money off of your, intellectual property, your image, your skill, etc., whatever. But, whatever. Nobody seems to have a problem with it for some reason. The Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Oh, man. All right, here we go. Josh Reynolds in motion, lines up. Another play action pass. What a surprise, probably. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Run up the middle. There you go, Gurley. Damn, that's the best Gurley's run in a while. That was a hard run. That was full speed Gurley. Yeah, I don't. Okay, interesting. Yeah, no, I think somebody messed up. They're running 3 down, and none of the linebackers. Yeah, there we go. Now we gotta have the linebacker kind of step up here. You can't be 5 yards off. There we go. First step's got to be forward. And Gurley gets 3. Not bad. All right, look like nobody really had any questions, so I'm just gonna keep watching the game, chilling, just hanging out or whatever. Chill vibes. And I think there's probably one person still here. Yeah. All right. So I'll probably I'll just keep watching the game then. If I turn off the stream, don't be surprised whoever's left. Did my internet go out? No. Damn, Brandon Cooks. All right, yeah. Whoever the last person is, I'm gonna probably dip. If there's nobody in here, nobody's asking questions, I might as well go. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. My stream keeps dying because my internet's trash, but we'll live. Thank you again, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.